If you fell into a black hole, the gravitational pull would stretch you out in a process called spaghettification. As you get closer, the gravity at your feet would be much stronger than at your head, pulling you longer and thinner. Eventually, you'd pass the event horizon. At this point, time would appear to slow down for an outside observer, but for you, time might seem to speed up. Finally, you'd be crushed by the immense gravity, merging with the singularity at the black hole's center, lost forever in its depths. Their sharp teeth chew through the tree, weakening it until it falls. It then drags the log to the water and arranges it with others across the stream. This slows the water down, but there are still gaps in the dam. So the beaver gathers mud, rocks, and more branches, packing them tightly around the logs. This seals everything together, stops the water, and creates a safe, stable environment for their homes. When you use a cotton swab in your ear, sometimes the tip can come off, getting lodged deep inside the ear canal. If left there, the cotton can push against the delicate skin, causing irritation or even infection over time. The body can have trouble naturally expelling it, so it just sits there, getting pushed deeper with each cleaning attempt. Years can pass, and the cotton becomes embedded, leading to hearing issues or recurring infections. If it's discovered, a doctor might need to use specialized tools to carefully extract it. When the bear steps on the trigger plate, the trap's jaws snap shut, but instead of sharp teeth, it has smooth edges. These jaws close around the bear's leg with enough force to hold it in place, but not enough to break bones or cut the skin. The trap also has springs that absorb some of the force, reducing the risk of injury. Once captured, the bear is immobilized. This allows officials to safely relocate or tag the animal. The accused witches were sometimes thrown into the water. If they floated, it was believed the water was rejecting them, meaning they were guilty of witchcraft. If they sank, they were considered innocent, normal people, but often drowned in the process. This dangerous test was a lose-lose situation for the alleged witch. If they floated, they were guilty and put to death. And if they sank, well, they were innocent, but also died from drowning. Place the clear container over the spider so you can keep your eye on it. Then slide a piece of paper underneath to trap it inside. If you're scared that the spider is going to crawl up and out of the container, you could gently tap it to confuse the spider until you place it outside. But if you aren't careful and leave even a small gap, the spider could escape before you release it. The woman burst into flames in her home in 1885. The fire consumed her body, leaving only her feet intact. And her husband died in the other room, suffocated by the smoke. This is known as spontaneous human combustion. Victims seemingly ignite from the inside out, burn to ash while their surroundings stay untouched. Scientists have been baffled for years. Now, some theories point to a buildup of gases or alcohol inside the body. Others say it's just a misinterpretation of nearby fire sources. But in the end, this phenomenon is still a mystery. If the rotating chain at the tip of the bar hits something solid, the chainsaw can suddenly kick back toward the operator. Now, unfortunately, this usually happens in the face or neck region. But some chainsaws are designed with safety features like a chain brake, which engage to stop the chain in case of a kickback. This would prevent a deadly scenario. A football-sized mass of poop was removed from a woman's large intestine. She had gone 45 days without a single bowel movement. Her life was in danger because the huge poop was putting immense pressure on her organs. Doctors discovered the rock-hard poop was just above where it should have exited, making it impossible for her body to pass any waste. In a complex surgery, they made another opening to clear the blockage and removed part of her large intestine. Her body began to recover, and everything started moving normally. Some people have the ability to pop their eyes out of their sockets, and they can do this because the connective tissues around their eyes are more flexible than normal. By straining their eyeballs outward, the muscles allow the eye to protrude. Now, some people think they could actually push too hard and completely dislodge the eyeballs from the socket. This would theoretically cause damage to the optic nerve, but thankfully this wouldn't happen without extreme traumatic injury. If you stretched out your entire digestive tract from end to end, you might think it would only be a few feet long. But your digestive system is made up of a series of organs, including the mouth, stomach, and intestines. The small intestines alone is about 10 to 15 feet long, winding tightly within your abdomen, and your large intestine adds another 5 feet to this total length. Combined, your digestive tract measures around 25 to 30 feet, about the length of a bus.